Howdy folks, welcome to the KB Ranch. We're about, what, a mile or two north of San Saba, the city of San Saba in San Saba County. And T's got a new listing he wants to tell you about. I'm going to ride along and film it, and he's going to talk about it. And when we get through, maybe you'll know something about it.
Well, Rick, it's one of the prettiest places I've been on in some time. I mean, you've got just a little State Highway 16 frontage over here on the east, and you've got county road frontage on the south along the whole entire property. The front is more of a valley, and you got a big hilltop back on the north. I mean, covered in post oak and elm and mesquite, and it's thick cover. 4 big tanks. We've also got a brand new, probably never been lived in, Palm Harbor, 3-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home on the place, a 5th wheel camper trailer, a nice barn.
We're going to have to get going before you run out of breath.
Let's go.
We're going to take a look at it. We'll show you all those things. And if the wind don't blow us away, we got pretty good windy today, so bear with us. We're going to tell you about it as we go. So I'll get on, and I guess everybody's tired of waiting on us.
Let's go.
Okay. Buddy, hang on. There we go. We're entering the front of the ranch. The guys down at the coffee shop tell me this is great cattle country. Listen to the grass, I believe it. If you get over in the back, I can tell you it's bound to be good hunting. Big, thick brush back there. Lots of trees. We're approaching the trailer home up there. It's a brand new trailer house. We'll take a look at it and then head to the back. There's the trailer house. As you can see, it's not underpinned. There's no steps. It's never been lived in. It just got moved here and leveled up. Right past it's where we're headed back into the brush. I think you're going to enjoy that ride. Okay, looking back at the back part of the ranch, we're going to come around all the way in a 180. We're looking, I think that's back west, I wouldn't swear to it. Coming all the way around, and off this hill you're looking down on town, the city of San Saba. And the hills on the other side of San Saba, just tremendous, tremendous views. Now we're headed back to the hunting. Hang on. Heading back, you can see the heavy brush cover right ahead of us. There's a pretty nice little food plot's been cleared right here. We're going to cross over, and it kind of runs back around to the right, kind of wraps around the edge of this brush. We're going to be doing a little bit of ducking and dodging. These roads are more like a 4-wheeler trail, and not a lot of room for me and the buggy, so I'm up about 12 feet, so we give you all the very best view possible of a ranch. That's what this is all about. We video the ranch so you can take a look at it. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, you just saved us and you a lot of time and money, because we all know time is money these days. See here, there's huge mesquite trees on this place. As old timers will tell you, when you got big mesquites, you got good soil. Lots of what we call white brush, or somebody call it bee brush or blue brush. Great cover for your wildlife. We walked in the gate first thing this morning, we heard a bunch of quail. That's a nice sound. I haven't heard that in a long time. I know there's some out here. We'll cross now. We've come from the front of the ranch to the back of the ranch. This ranch is kind of a long triangle, but right here's the north boundary line. Here's one more food plot to our left. We're traveling along the north fence line, at least I think it's the north fence line. Here's the boundary line for sure. And you see what I was talking about the cover on this place as far as hunting goes. We're still running along the north boundary. You see it's got good fence. Just a little bit, we're going to head back south, back toward town. There's 4 tanks on this property. We're going to go by 3 of them. One of them's just huge. Looks like it just has to be just full of big old bass. Didn't bring my pole, we'll check it out. Okay, fence keeps on going. This is the north boundary. We're going to turn. Head kind of back down through the valley on the ranch. Some big oak trees back down here, big elm trees. Got a few cedar on the ranch. I want to show you those ponds and then we'll come back to the front again. Okay, this is the big pond on the ranch right here. It's off to our right. We're kind of over on the, I'm guessing it's the west side. There's a series of ponds right down this draw. This is the first of them.
Okay, Rick, we're down here by the largest tank on the place. I'll probably say it's probably standing, you know, 3.5, 4 acres of water. When it's full, it's probably a good 3 acres right now. Stocked with bass, a few catfish in it. Really a beautiful spot here on the place.
There's electricity right here behind this pond. You want to hook up a camper, I guess, or whatever. Lots of elm trees, oak trees. It's really a pretty part of the ranch right down through here. We're going to be approaching the second pond in just a minute and take a look at it. Back up to the left, I don't think you can see it, but that's where the hill is, where all the views are. We'll end up going back up across there a little bit. When we're approaching the second pond, you can see the barn over in the background. That's where the corrals all are. There's the barn. We should have an official measurement as soon as Woods gets through stepping it off. I'll swing around, you see there's electricity here. It's a big barn. Got a little shed out back. One set of corrals over to your right here in a little trap. Still headed back toward the county road, back to the front of the ranch. This is the third pond that we were talking about. Fourth one's way over on the far, I think it's east side. Like I said, I don't know my directions out here, but we're about to wind this tour up. We're going back to the front road and back to the gate and wind it up.
Well, Rick, that winds up our little tour of this ranch, and it's a really beautiful little place.
You know, what I like about its location, you're a couple of minutes from town. It could be a great investment property. You got a lot of road frontage, there's electricity all over the place, rural water up and down, views from many directions, all looking downtown. You got to see some of that.
Yeah, we've got, like I say, electricity at the barn, at the home, and at the big, the largest tank on the place.
4 big tanks.
4 big tanks. So y'all give us a call. We're just dying to show it to you.